one of the things I learned from having male friendships, and by the way, I don't know if this is them pretending to make themselves feel better or they actually feel this way, but when a relationship goes wrong or women are, doing stupid things to them, they just literally think like, this will not be my wife, and they leave it there. Even if they keep messing with the girl, they keep her around for entertainment, whatever the reason is, they just already know this is not going anywhere, so whatever she does, like, it's fine. But I just feel like, personally, if I would have developed a mentality like that a long time ago, I feel like I wouldn't have gone through half the things I went through. Like, trying to force men to act right, trying to put them into a box of, like, a good boyfriend or a perfect future husband. I would just let things be. Like, this will not be my husband. That's fine. But let me enjoy his company while he's around. Let me just, entertainment, whatever, if things are going good, and just leave it at that. But, like, not every person has to be the one. Not every person has to tick off all your boxes. Like, I don't know. I just feel like life will be easier.
I like that.
What do you like about it?
Because she is enjoying the man for who he is. She not placing a lot of shit on him. Like she not placing what's that word I'm looking for? Well, she not placing a lot of stuff on him.
Expectations.
So if she allow him to be who he is around her, then she get the purest form of him. He don't got to fake it. And them the relationship that do great.
Disrespectful to not to expect something of someone. Like,
no, because that's how we accept women, bro. Like we just don't want.
You don't have no expectations.
The only expectation is not to be a hoe. But what if she is a hoe and I just accept her for being a hoe? I just know she can't be my wife or nothing else. Them be the best relationships, bro. Easily. Like Nipsey Hussle. Like if you ever hear Lord London talk about him, she just accepted him for who the fuck he was. And they was deeply in love. Then try to change him a name. Rebuttal?
No.
I want to get Slimmy's perspective because Slimmy been quiet.
Should women think more like a man? No. Women should be women. Like if you trying to understand a man, yes, that's different. But I think women are there's too many women thinking like men. Too many. They being too fucking masculine. They trying to do what men do. They trying to do what men do. Like literally, they are literally just wasting themselves away, moving from one man to the next, moving from one man to the next. That's how men move. Women are not being women. They aren't resting in their femininity at all. And just being a woman is learning what a man is. That's in your nature.
Listen, when you say should a woman think like a man, I hate that because most men don't think. Okay, we do a lot of shit on the fly.
What?
Yes, what? Bro. You can't write a book on how to think like a man, and most men don't think.
Man, what are you talking about?
Most men make decisions on the fly.
Okay, but that doesn't mean you didn't think it through.
How can you teach something that I don't even know I'm gonna do?
That's not true.
Jesus, man. What do you mean men don't think?
You can make informed decisions on the fly.
For the most part, nigga, we not out here.
Like, intelligent people, that's why they're so freaking smart, because it's like that. It's like second nature, the word that y'all keep throwing around tonight.
I know Q Diddy don't think a lot. And I know damn well I don't think a lot. I just think, bro. I'm thinking. I'm like,
you're absolutely incorrect. If you were to talk to anyone in my personal life, I don't engage in insipidous conversations with anyone in my personal life.
All right.
and you're thinking because you have to think because my vocabulary. You don't even know what that word means. 2K.
What vocabulary, nigga?
No, insipidous, nigga.
Why would I care? Why would I care? Y'all be getting hooked up on words that don't mean shit. It just sound pretty. Can I decipher? Can I go the rest of my life without using that word, QD?
Facts.
There you go. Most men ain't out here thinking, dog.
Yeah, yes, they do. Like, you have to think to get through life. What,
Wait,
like, what do you mean?
wait. Hold on. In what scenario are you talking about that most men don't think?
Okay. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm bullshitting, but I got to go.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
I got to go through with it though, like I'm here.
No, you don't keep going through with it.
No, balls to the wall. Most men, I think, bro, we think on the fly because if I put a piece of ass in front of Q Diddy, he don't know what he gonna do. All right, y'all.
I do know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I'll say this because I no longer engage in jejune sexual experiences.
You right. Yeah.
You fucked up, man.
All right, but hold on. Let me get back to the question. I want to ask Molly. Do you think that more women should take the mentality?
You on mute, Anton?
No, I'm not. Am I?
I can hear you.
No, this nigga says some random shit.
No, we hear you.
Yeah, none of y'all.
Molly, should more men?
Serious?
Molly, should y'all testing?
Yeah, that was
Should more men take the approach? Should more men take, or not men? Should more women take a similar approach to relationships, as far as not being so concerned about whether or not, that's going to be her man or it should be a relationship? Should more women go with the flow and take the mindset of a man when it comes to relationships?
No, I think women should not try to match men's energy. I think we should just listen to men, listen to what they're saying, and be women and be feminine. Because although a man can sit there and fill his time with multiple women that he has no,
What's that?
I don't know, if he can bide his time with multiple women that he knows he's not going to be with, I think men have a little bit more of an advantage of doing that than women because, like Slimmy said, we're just we're on different pages. We can't be doing all that, wasting our time, especially if you do want to find somebody that's going to marry you. Why would you be wasting your time on a man you're not going to be in a long-term relationship with? Because men can wait until later in life to settle down.
Why is it wasting time though if you are gaining from that experience with him?
Because most women want to get married, they want us to have a family. You can't be doing that if you're wasting your time.
So listen, so this kind of like what the hood niggas do, okay? All right. So we put you in our car and then we put you on a very honorable, prestigious thing in our life. It's called our playlist. We put you on new type of tunes that you ain't never heard before. And in return, oh, what the fuck?
What?
God knew you was about to say some nonsense.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I'm tripping, y'all. I just glitched. Hey, whoa,
2K.
No, I just glitched.
You had a long day today, huh?
Yeah, cause hey, I need to turn it down. And so I got it.
All right, big dog.
Yeah, I just glitched out, y'all. All right. I talked to y'all.
What the fuck just happened? I'm confused as shit.
I don't know.
Quentin, should women take more of a male-like approach when it comes to not being as concerned about relationships, or you know what I'm saying, just going with the flow, or slot men or stuff like that? Should they have more of a male type of mentality when it comes to that?
I don't think so, but I do think women should give men more grace in the dating market. I think like women, they're too rigid in what they want. But no, I don't think that. I like I told you, I was listening to a podcast and the dude he said that he asked women, if a dude was 80% of what you want, would you take him? And then 75% of women said no. But if you ask dude the same questions, if a woman is 80% of what you want, 75% of men say yes. So women they want a lot. You can't have it all. I think Kevin Samuels was great in saying that, but you gotta pick and choose what's.
I think women think we can have it all, and we can't.
Carrie, should women take more of a nonchalant approach when it comes to, or a laissez-faire approach when it comes to relationships and their interactions with the men that they're with, or should they be more rigid and have you know what I'm saying, more standards and waste less time when it comes to the men that they're talking to?
I think it depends on what their goal is.
What does that mean?
It means if you're just trying to have some fun or you just trying to have a person, then you should take more of a laissez-faire approach. If you want to get married, um, I think that you should. At this point, y'all, I'm just really at. You should follow something. Like maybe you're not gonna follow Christianity. Follow something. I mean, really, everybody should. But I think if you're trying to be married, then you need to be moving according to something. You need to make sure that you're doing what you should be doing, and then go find a man who believes that too and is doing what he needs to be doing, and then boom. But if you just trying to have fun and you don't believe in nothing, then man, just go be open. Just
Then think like men.
hang out, kick it. Yeah, do what you want to do.
That's not good though, because like women being entered by men, dude, that like that'll fuck a woman up.
I mean, I agree with you, but I'm just saying, like, if y'all gonna
Like
probably
women
get on
aren't
me.
man.
It
Y'all
just
can't do that. Like you guys are being entered by someone else. That's deep when you really think about it.
No, it is. I agree with you, but I also think that it's kind of deep with men who are willing to just be entering a bunch of women too. Like I feel the same way if you were to ask me this question about men. Like I don't know. Y'all, I'm in a whole nother space now. It just seems like there is so much more. It seems like so much stuff would be in order and easy to sort out and to do if you're following something. I don't want to push one thing on anybody, but without having something that you live by, a higher power that you are following the principles of or something, then everybody is operating off of their own standard, their own principle, their own feelings, their own wants, their own needs. So you're bound to just have a whole bunch of, dare I say, chaos. So a woman, yeah, in that regard, it's going to be very hard for you to think like a man, but you can roll with however he wants you to roll. And to your point, Quentin, it might end up where you have a couple of sticks dipping in you and you feeling some kind of way at the end of all that fun. But if you don't have a goal of wanting to be married or kept, then that's a big chance that you're willing to take.
I want to know. Like
I don't know.
I think about this. Like maybe it's probably some of my fault. Like what does a woman think when you just got freaking monster mashed by a dude and like leaving his place and walking to your car, knowing that didn't mean shit to him? Like what's the conversation walking back to your car? Like I think
These
about that
women are
all the time.
masculine. I don't know if they care.
I don't think they're masculine. I think like men are playing them, and I don't think that's the
Okay,
case.
I have conversations with.
Yeah, I don't think that women think that deep into it as they're walking back to their car, Quentin.
Like
Some
you're like
of them
just
will
like I
call
just you
another
don't think
man right
so?
after. Some
Like
of
they
them
No,
call
I
call it the
think
another
walk
they,
of
man right
shame. They call it the
after.
walk of shame for a reason.
no, I think that they're
Mm,
thinking
these
about
women
how
don't
good of a
care
time they just had.
Okay. Well, that would
or didn't
be
have.
what
Especially, I
Molly
guess, if
said.
she
That's
wants to
masculine.
do
That
it
would be
again.
that would be Molly's sentiment. Is that
Yeah, I mean, they thinking about how good of a time that they had.
hmm.
Why would they be thinking that deep? Oh, he don't really care. Why would they be
Because they're
thinking that?
women and they think and they're emotional.
Some
That's why. And you just
some of
got
them are thinking about the next man right after.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of that really depends on a lot with the woman. Like because there's some women who like there's some women who I don't think they care at all. But then I do think that there's some women who go home fantasizing like, I wish he were here with me now.
Yeah.
I want him to be my, but I
Like
think
there
it's
was no
different for
downtime
different
after the
women.
fact. You like it happened, then you left, like type shit. You know what I mean?
I'm sure there's some women who walk out like, "Dang, did I just play myself for real? For real? Like I ain't gonna tell nobody
Okay,
that this
I'm
happened."
gonna be vulnerable for a minute. I
Lord
remember.
Jesus.
Fuck you, Anton.
Go
I
ahead. We
remember.
listening.
Just
We
don't
I
say
listening.
you were the
remember.
one having to walk of shame. Go ahead.
No, I remember this chick came over my house, blah, blah, blah. We did what we had to do. And I went to the bathroom and cleaned up. And when I was done, she was already at the door with her purse. I felt so fucking used.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of women have a masculine mindset, I think, because
Jesus
women don't
Christ.
have self-respect, so
Like
men
I'm
aren't
just being
respecting
like
us.
everything can't be perfect, Anton.
Wait,
I know
wait,
how
what?
things are
That's how it was on
things are
Boomerang. That's how
supposed to be a
Robin
certain
Givens
way, but
did
this is
Eddie
how things
Murphy.
is currently.
I don't know if I don't.
Most women,
I don't think
like
like you,
if
Anton.
most women, for real, in our reality, most women they're not trying to leave. They not really trying to leave.
Did you?
Oh,
Did
these
she? Did
women are
she have a good time? Did
masculine.
she seem like she had a good
Yeah, I
time?
mean, I don't deal
Yeah,
with
we rocked out
too
for
many
another 6
masculine
months.
women.
We rocked
So,
out for another 6 months.
but
So I assume.
No. I'm talking about in that particular
Well,
session.
she
Was that
came
a
back
good?
for multiple rounds, so I assume.
So it was a decent
But
session.
maybe she was just a whore, and I didn't know. I didn't slot her correctly. I thought I wanted her to be my girlfriend or something.
Maybe she didn't want to be stuck cooking for you, so she just
I don't know. We was at my grandpa's house, so that was kind of awkward too.
um.
So
Oh my gosh. I
Give her
mean,
a toothbrush
I
at your
wouldn't
house
give a
next
fuck
time.
though. Did you care?
dude, I was like 23, 20. Yes, I cared. I was like, they like, you don't want to stay? Like watch the TV or something? Like, why are you leaving so soon?
I wouldn't have gave a fuck.
You say what?
I wouldn't have gave a fuck. Like I would have been like,
I
oh.
know, Anton. I know.
I mean, I think that's a good thing, right? Because I
No,
would
what?
say
Did
that
she just no? Like,
most guys that have post-nut clarity,
well,
if
you act like all men once they bust a nut, everything that they felt prior to goes out the window. That's not always the case. Like there's an incentive to go again. And given your post-nut clarity, niggas are just busting one nut and they're done. Is that?
It depends on if I really like you.
Well, I guess I really liked her because my feelings.
No, like I mean, like if you love them, I ain't talking about no jump off and nothing like that. Like
she wasn't a jump
if
off.
you
We
love them,
were
like hey, I'm feeling you. You spend the night all the time or whatever type stuff. That's one thing. How do y'all love everybody?
I don't love everybody, but I don't expect a woman to be waiting on the door after I go clean up. Like, where
What
do you
did she say?
like? Where's
What
your
did she say to
sexual
you?
etiquette? Like, what are you doing?
Ain't no sexual etiquette. Why do you? That's not a bad thing. I know.
This is hookup culture.
Yeah, I know guys that
What are
already.
you saying? That was like 2000. That was like I was 23. Like the zeitgeist was different back then.
But wait, you said you were at your grandfather's house?
Yeah, that's where I lived with my grandpa.
So maybe she thought because
Thought the
maybe
niggas
she
gonna
thought
come
because
home.
you were cleaning up, it's like, yo, it's time to go. Like you got to get out.
I mean, I don't know, man. I just think that you won. You won that night, right?
It was an afternoon, but yeah, I get it.
You won.
I get it.
And she knew what to do. So I don't see it as a bad thing.
Shout out Tori.
I know girls that
What's his name?
there are girls that get off on pleasing the guy. So it's all different types of women. It just depends on the one that you're dealing with at the time. I done seen some women do some stuff that'll probably blow your mind, bro. Like I done seen women pull up to the job on a dude's break and give him what he need and keep it and then drive off. I done seen all kind of stuff and they didn't think twice about it. They was just kept it moving. So I mean, it's all different types of women in all different types of places. So it just depends on what you're dealing with. I think that a lot of times guys fall in love with certain women once they get a certain type of box, though.
You said in love?
Yeah, I've seen guys fall in love with
Like
women
what?
once they got a certain type of box.
I think in reality, like in my whole life, I was probably in love with like one
About
woman.
18 women.
I said one.
18.
No, I don't.
When you are the type of person that fall in love.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. After the no, because I know what it looks like. And I know what a woman that really rocks with you and what it looks like. I've been through so many different women and I know what it looks like. And it no, not at all.
Quinn, you seem okay. I'm not gonna say that's the type.
No, say it. I don't give a fuck.
Seem like the type of guy that
I don't care what I seem. I know what it is in real life.
I know. I feel you. I believe you. I'm just telling you what you present yourself as.
That's fine.
For me, you seem like the type of guy that'll fall in love with a chick once you bust her down.
No. Once you think I fall in love over some box?
Depends.
No, it don't depend. Oh, depend on what?
Depends.
I've never had box that's so good that I'm just like in any sexual experience that I have, I'm the alpha and I'm the best one in this experience. And I'll tell any woman that going into it, I'm not gonna like your sex more than you like mine. I'll tell them that straight up.
Molly, in your honest opinion,
it doesn't matter. Y'all don't know me intimately like that, nigga. Like,
you can only go by what you said,
like,
how you express yourself.
I don't care. I don't have sex with y'all, so I don't give a fuck what y'all think
no,
about
we
me.
feel you.
But when it comes to women that I bust down,
we judge.
I'm the better one of the two of us in bed.
We judge and we do care. Molly, if you had to evaluate Quentin, and maybe you got a difference of opinion. Do you think that Quentin is the type of person that falls in love with a woman after he has sex with her?
I think maybe the young 20-year-old version of Quentin, but today, no. He seems so fickle. Maybe for like a short time span.
30 days.
But no.
Why you laughing, Carrie?
He just seems so fickle. Like nobody can really keep his interest for too long.
Hey, maybe Quentin is a savage. Who knows?
I can look through a woman's nonsense to see what the fuck she are. You can be the nicest motherfucker, and I can look right past that and see the bitch in you.
But I think you. But then you'll compromise.
No. I've compromised previous for the sake of having some sex. I'll let a woman do shit that she didn't for the sake of having some sex. I don't do that anymore. Like fuck your box. Get the fuck out, nigga. This ain't what it is.
When did you stop?
Like 2 years ago.
You know what's going on here? You know what's really going on here? I know exactly what's going on.
What's going on, Sonny?
This nigga changed.
What did he
this
change?
This nigga changed. This nigga was talking way different earlier in the show.
Who, Quentin?
Yes.
What did
he change? And it's someone's bedtime.
What did he change?
That's what I think is going on. Somebody went to sleep.
What is he talking
Somebody
about?
went to sleep, and now his sentiment is changing. He's talking totally different than he was earlier.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you talking way more reckless.
I could say what the person that you're speaking about, they ain't even over here, if you want to be honest. But I have these, like, we are so honest with one another. She know exactly what the hell I am through and through.
You sound different now.
And I told her, I said,
I'm
a fucking monster. Don't bring that shit out in me.
This is a totally different person up here tonight. Well, look, this last 10 minutes or whatever.
I've been provoked.
My questions?
No. Well, earlier in the show, there was another individual that was talking a lot, and I was just chilling. So I just say it.
Watch when that next show start up next week. Thursday.
That was a big personality, and I was chilling.
when that show start up Thursday, he gonna be all smiles, all happy, all lovey dovey. And the last 30 minutes of the show, then we're gonna be
What are
right
you
back in the savage
insinuating?
mode.
There's no one that I engage with that would watch this show.
That's cap.
What do you mean?
That's cap.
No, there's not.
That's cap. We know that that's cap, Quentin.
No, whatever.
Everybody on this panel know that that's cap.
No, they don't. What are you talking about?
All right. As far as that last statement that Quentin said, do y'all believe that Quentin is telling the absolute truth, or do you think it's a little bit of cap in there? Carrie?
About what part?
About people watching that you know.
Well, like my
That's you talking about,
family is like-
Anton?
Yep.
Jesus.
Well, yeah, we know. I think that's cap because he said that people have watched. So
Exactly.
like my
and he's asked you to like delete certain things.